Welcome to Moo Chats, authentic conversations from inside the herd. These are the chats that we have every day in our salons. They are full of laughter, honesty, and a bit of real life. No scripts, no fluff, just proper conversations with incredible humans, exactly as they happen. Come on in. Welcome to Moo Chats, episode 2. And today I am here with the gorgeous Lauren, aka Loza, Chatty Moo. We'll tell you all about that. However, I think Chatty Moo is quite obvious.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to do a little intro on you.
Okay. Oh no.
I write these because it's actually really lovely. It's very therapeutic, but I love writing these intros to help people understand a little bit more about you.
Okay.
And then, try not to cry. So, Lauren has worked in Mooeys for 10 years. 10 years, Loz. She came to us as a therapist, has gone off and had 2 beautiful babies. She's returned, got promoted, is now running the Haslemere branch for us. Lauren is everything we could ever want from a moo. She's hilarious, chatty, her moo name after all, excellent at her job. She truly cares about everyone and how you feel as a client and just really gives a shit. Lauren is one of the kindest humans, a true moo, an absolute legend in her own right. So it seems only right that we do this podcast with her today.
Aww.
10 years, Lauren.
Oh, be 11 in April. Just saying.
Oh God, I've got to think of a whole new pay rate, pay rate structure, and it goes up to 10 years.
Well, you know.
So, what on earth has kept you here for 10 years, Loz? I feel like there's been a few wobbles over the years, a few things that maybe I'll go and work for myself, maybe I'll do my own thing, but what has kept you here?
I think for me, seeing it grow from when I started, it was just Farnham.
Yeah.
You didn't have any of your own products. We used different waxing.
We used to mix our own wax because nothing was good enough.
Yeah. And there was probably only 4 or 5 of us, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 6.
Because you started when I went on maternity, didn't you?
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
You were like my replacement.
Yeah.
I left and then never went back.
Yeah. You left and I've just stayed forever. I ain't going anywhere. And then, and I don't know, I think for me personally, it works around my family.
Yeah,
so
which
I've
is
got
your
2 children, my husband. I am a part-time Pam.
Yeah.
Because of the kids. But
I feel like you're a full part-time though. But you do a lot in the hours that you do, don't you?
Yeah, and even outside of work, if I need to do something, I'll do it when the kids are in bed. And and for me, it's the clientele, especially with being in for Farnham for so long.
Yeah.
I got to know the clientele there, especially my clients, really well.
I think when people think of Mooeys Farnham, they think of you.
Yeah, which is lovely.
Yeah.
That's really
nice. And
nice.
some people have followed you to Haslemere, haven't they?
Yeah. And I popped into Farnham the other day quickly and I saw a couple of clients that weren't my clients, but used to came into the salon and they're asking, and it's like a family. It's my family away from my family.
Yeah.
Which I love. And I've never come into work or thought about going to work and thinking, oh.
Have you not?
No. Maybe once. Maybe when I had morning sickness.
Oh, yeah.
That happened quite a lot. Yeah. But no, I actually haven't.
So lovely. I didn't know that.
Yeah. No, I think, the girls, the staff in Farnham, all through the years that I was there, have just been brilliant and made it, like home.
And what was your experience before coming into Mooeys?
So I really worked in a lot of spas and then I did work in a salon not far from here, and it was very different.
Why? What was different about it?
Well, spa work, as you know,
it's all massage, isn't it?
Yeah, and then,
you're not. You've got to be a spa therapist to enjoy it, haven't you?
Yeah,
it's always higher pay.
Yeah,
it's always every weekend, but it's hard graft, isn't it?
And I talk.
Yeah, and you're just quiet, right?
Yeah,
spa is silent. You don't get to know your clients.
No.
You don't get to speak to anyone. You don't build rapport or relationships with them, do you? It's just a conveyor belt.
It's like a cattle market. You're just in and out. Even with staffing, it was never the same girls.
Yeah.
For the whole time I was there. And then I worked in a couple of salons, and then I left that, and I had a little gap from beauty. And me and my husband ran a sandwich shop in Woking together, which was lovely. Like, it was early mornings.
Yeah.
Early mornings, but we finished obviously earlier. That was lovely for the time, the year and a half we did it. And then I was like, actually, I miss beauty. So we left. My husband then bought a sandwich van, did that for a while.
You used to bring sandwiches to the salon?
Yes, I did. Yeah, any that were left over. And then that's when I then came to Mooeys.
Yeah.
For my interview with yourself, and Martin was there doing his.
Was it?
Yeah, he was doing some maintenance.
Martin's my husband. Like,
Yes.
so.
And then that was it.
The rest is history.
All history. Yeah. And I can't see myself leaving.
Well, we have
At
big
all.
intentions, don't we? We have
do.
big goals, and I
Yes.
think we're actually gonna achieve them.
Yeah. I hope so.
Do you mind if I say?
No.
No. So when you came, like, you were in Farnham, and then when I came to you and said, I kind of pulled my management team. You were managing, weren't you? You were managing with Donna, and you were doing like a job share, weren't you? Because you were both part time.
Yeah.
And I remember phoning you, and I was like, Haslemere's, we're going to be closing or becoming available, right? And I really felt for Vanessa, because she came in and took over over Haslemere, but she had Petersfield already. When Emma exited from Haslemere, who was the original franchisee of Haslemere, then Vanessa took it on. She had it for a year. But then circumstances changed within her team in Petersfield, and it all just became too much. And as a franchisor, I also care about her, and I didn't want to make it difficult for her to exit. When in a franchise, you have a very tight agreement. You know, like you're in it for 5 years. There's a lot of franchise owners that would sue the life out of everybody. You know, if you exit within a year, they come after you for the next 4 years, and I hate it. It really, I know that people have got a job to do and it's a business. I get it. But I love Vanessa, and I care for her deeply, and I didn't want that to be the case.
No.
But I also knew that it would be one of the worst things that could. I didn't want Haslemere to be closed,
No.
and I didn't want an empty Mooeys either. But I just didn't know what to do. I kind of had an idea, but I just didn't know what to do. So I called an emergency powwow with my ride or dies, with my management team, and was like, "What do we do? What do we do? These are the options. We let it close, we try and sell it on, or we run it ourselves." But I live 2 hours away, so logistically, I can't come in and run it.
Yeah.
And what did you do, Loz?
I was like, okay.
I'll do it. I was like, I was so floored.
Were you?
Yeah, I was really emotional as well. I bawled my eyes out afterwards, because I was like, holy shit. Just like, that you stood up and was like, I'll do it. And then Lydia went, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I was like, and he went, no, we can't let this go empty.
No.
It can't happen. Has it got you emotional?
It has, actually.
Yeah. It's like, we can't let this go empty. We can't have an empty Mooeys. We're not going to let it happen.
No. And when Emma owned it, after having my daughter, she was only a few months old, and I actually did a few days here.
Yeah.
So that's sort of the memory of that as well. I was like, actually, yeah, it's a beautiful salon.
Yeah.
It has so much potential. And I think my time in Farnham, it was due.
It was done,
finish,
yeah, because it's
like-
a small salon, and it's a long time to spend in one place.
Yeah.
isn't it?
And
Most
I'd
people-
outgrown it, I think.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And you'd outgrow a part-time management role. It wasn't challenging enough.
No. And I think, and I don't live far from Haslemere, and I was like, actually, I think I could do this. As long as I had my right ride or die person, which I do.
Lids, yeah.
These lids. I was like, actually, yeah, I can do this. And don't get me wrong, it's challenged me.
Has it?
Yeah. It's made me open my eyes to things I never knew existed.
Like what?
Well, it's like going from a therapist to then a manager and having to put your manager head on. Because I love people and I talk to everyone, to then have to go and be a manager and do things that are out of my comfort zone. Like, I can tell my children off, but when I have to have meetings or things that put me out of my comfort zone, I do kind of go a bit, I don't know if I'm ready for
Don't want to
this.
upset anyone.
Yeah, and I don't like making people upset at all. But it's definitely made me grow up. I'm an adult. I'm a wife, but it's definitely made me realise things that I know I can do. That I didn't know I could do. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're capable of so much more.
Yeah.
And the goal is to hopefully have you buy it.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
So we're building it
Yeah.
to get like a full year trade.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to see it not here.
No.
And it's a lovely salon and it's a beautiful, beautiful town.
Yeah.
And actually the clientele are just lovely.
They are. They've all been very welcoming, very understanding, and have stuck with us, which has been lovely.
Well, considering it's the second change,
third
time lucky, yeah. But also like what you've done with the salon, how you've bedded in, how you've made it yours, is lovely. And now you've got Jade, different Jade from Farnham, but we've got Jade from Horsham that lives in between Horsham and Farnham. That's now come over to you full time, which is lovely because she was in a similar position where she just needed a change.
Yeah.
And she's come over here, and it's lovely. Like what you've done with this business, you should be really proud of.
Thank you.
But it's also been brilliant to watch you grow and shine.
Yeah.
And you can run a business. If you've got a strong second, you can run a business as a manager part-time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely opened my eyes to how a business is run.
Yeah.
Things that I would never have even thought of.
Like?
But I don't really know.
All the costs.
The cost, the procedure of things, the finance side of it. Money is not my forte. Maths is not my forte. But learning that, like your gross and your net and your profits and this and this and this is all it's fascinating.
It is fascinating.
Really is fascinating.
And actually, I found like Ellie in. I remember when I took Ellie on in Horsham, she said to me, "I'm not very good at maths." And I said, "Well, you're gonna learn to really love figures because you're a manager." But also, in Mooeys, we run it the management team very, very differently to how most salons would run because you have your own budgets, you have your own spend budgets. So you are fully in control. You have your own cards, like credit cards. This is unheard of in the beauty industry.
Yeah.
But I want you to run it like it's your own business. I want you to look at what's coming in and what's going out and understand that you are responsible for both.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah.
And we do work with really tight budgets. But that's how you can manage a business and that's how you can grow and it's how you can be efficient. But I said to you, didn't I, like, fuck around with my money first.
Yeah. Before I fuck around with my own money.
Learn mine. Let me teach you how to run the business, as I would if you were a franchisee anyway.
Yeah.
But run the business, but learn first. And then let's make it profitable and then take it on. Because it's so hard for beauty therapists to have their own business, successful business. We found out a stat yesterday. It was a really shocking stat. It's like 80% of businesses don't get past 5 years or something.
Really?
Yeah, it's really shocking stats.
Gosh.
And there's so many, it's like 40 or 50% don't get past 2 years. Like it's really high.
Wow.
and higher in the beauty industry. And I'm not surprised because you can be an incredible beauty therapist, but it doesn't make you an incredible business owner. You can be a great business therapist, like a therapist and leader.
Yeah.
But actually running the costs are so different. Yeah. And it's cash flow is king, and you've got to learn about all of this sort of stuff, and that's why franchising works because you get taught it.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's many opportunities for people like yourself to have their own salon.
No, it would never have even really have crossed my mind.
Really?
No, well, I think all therapists think about going by themselves.
Yeah.
But what I like, it's the security.
Yeah.
I need
always
security.
Like to know what your salary is, what hours you're doing.
Yeah. Because, of just life.
Yeah, you've got kids as well, like family.
I need to know, and mortgage and all of that lot. So seeing what comes into the business, but also what goes out before, if I was, obviously to buy it, to see what that's like and to see how to maintain it.
Yeah.
And to make it grow.
And that's it. And what we said before is that this business is paying you anyway.
Yeah.
So we need to get it to a point where it's paying you and profitable. And then
Yeah.
that you can still pay yourself and still have that set income.
Yeah.
It's then yours. The
Yeah.
profit is then yours.
Yeah.
But we need to get it to that point first. So we'll screw around with my money. We'll figure it out, see what works.
Lovely.
And then once it's successful, off you go. Thanks, Loz.
No, thank you, Amy.
But I also think because you've been with us so long, I feel like that's the right thing to do. And I think it's the expected thing to do. It just screams to all my values and everything I love. You know, like it's not actually about the money. It's about the beauty industry. And, you know, and last time I was here, we had a conversation about that, didn't we? And we were talking about names of things.
Yeah.
We were talking about branding. We were talking about Mooeys. And I was like, not your average salon. And then I was talking about the Salon Soul. And you just turned around to me and went, I don't like it. I was like, why? And you went, because it's when you first started, because you were there at the beginning when it was all like really starting to form. I had Horsham, I think.
No, you didn't have Horsham.
Did I not?
No,
Oh, God,
no.
okay.
I was pregnant with my first, with Leonard.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you were there at the real forming stage,
Yeah.
And what did you say to me? Something about like, you always said we're not your average salon. Stick with that?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's the OG.
Yeah,
Isn't it? And that's what you're, known for. You know, we're not your average salon.
Yeah.
You know, we are very normal therapists.
Yeah.
You know, that come in all different ages, everything like that. You know, you're not coming into a salon that is what I call your clinic. Obviously, we are clinical, but your clinical looking salon.
Knobby salons.
Knobby salons.
Yeah.
You know, everything's white or beige. You know, we are.
Oh, we're very, very different.
And I love that.
Yeah, but it suits you, but we attract the right people.
Definitely.
Because we attract those that don't take themselves too seriously and just really care.
But
just
they're also
want to do
really
the job.
good at their job.
Yeah. And it's important, isn't it? I'd rather have that than... Yeah, you I feel like we're in that middle ground, aren't we? You've got what I call knobby salons. Your clinics aren't knobby salons, obviously. You've got clinics.
Yeah.
Knobby salons, which is where you go in and everyone has to call you by your last name. It's so-and-so. And they all think they're really superior. And you know that the therapists are all bitching about you. And then it's all just very pretentious.
Yeah.
I hate those salons.
Yeah.
I hate them. Those ones where you feel uncomfortable and you won't want to go in with dirty shoes.
Yeah, no.
And you certainly wouldn't swear. And you certainly wouldn't, like... Yeah. It's not us, is it? And then you've got like nail bars or budget salons. And we are that kind of top middle, aren't we? We are that area.
Yeah.
And I really love it because we attract the right people, clients and staff. But I feel like you're my North Star in a lot of things. Yeah. Like I feel like when we have conversations, you kind of bring it back to, no, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
You kind of ground it, which is, thank you. Because you always help me whenever I'm like challenged or dealing with different things and you kind of just go, no, I don't think so. Maybe just leave it as it is.
I also don't like change in certain things.
Oh, so I only come to you if I like need guidance that's like sticking with how we've always done it.
Yeah, because it's worked.
It has worked, you're right.
I'm very up for growth and changing things, but why change something if it's not?
No, I think my concern is staying relevant.
Yes, of course.
And, you know, when you've been in business like 12 years, that salon has to change a little bit. But when we changed Farnham, it was so funny because nobody wanted anything to change. You especially. Oh, but I love this wallpaper. Oh, I love this. So we've got to like level up a little bit. So it was like a freshen up without changing the feel of it. And there was a lot of thought that went into it. Like how do we keep it feeling like it's always felt? So it doesn't feel too modern, too bougie, too fancy. It still has that front room vibe.
Yeah.
Your nan's front room vibe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. So my North Star. Right. I have got some quick fire questions, although I feel like everybody would understand who you are now just after that. But I love these because it kind of really helps us figure out you as an individual.
Right.
So, favourite treatment to have?
To have?
Yes.
My nails.
Me too. I love a pedi actually, but what would you have?
Overlays, infills. I'm not a nail art person.
Oh, no, I don't like that.
I like a bit of red, a bit of nude, or as the girls say, I like a bit of poo brown. I love a poo brown nail.
Do you?
Yeah, I love brown nails.
So I'm like all black, red, or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't it weird?
Quite similar, actually.
Yeah, it scares me a little bit,
Yeah.
actually. Early bird or night owl?
Neither. How you getting out of bed?
Just recline.
No, I love my bed too much.
Do you?
I do.
So you want to be in bed at 7 in the evening? and
If
out
I could.
never?
Yeah.
Would you just stay in bed all day?
Oh, no, I'm not like that.
Oh, no.
No. I think kids has changed that in me, though. Obviously, because
Yeah.
you have to get up and
I know, it's so
you have to
annoying.
feed them. But I'm not an early bird. If I was to choose, it probably would be an early bird.
You'd rather get
Just
to
so
bed
I can
earlier.
get stuff done.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like early bed in the morning. Just get stuff done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favourite treatment to do?
Waxing.
Intimate wax. I know we love it, don't
I
we?
love a funny wax.
The hairier the better.
Yeah.
Oh,
love
it's
it.
the best, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
If
then
I
we
could
are a
do-
unique breed.
Yeah. If I could do before and after pictures without sounding really cringy, I would.
No, and
Or
I don't
be
like those
interested.
social media pictures where people put their hand
No.
over it or people put. And I just,
No.
I don't want pictures
No.
of that on our profile because I would worry that the clients would feel that
Yeah.
they would have to do that.
Yeah.
So I just don't. But actually, we really
I
want to
would
show
love to,
like, the
yeah.
before and after.
Yeah.
Because
And
it
I
is
guess you can
amazing,
do
isn't it?
But a good
intimate.
intimate wax is, yeah. I love it.
Yeah, and you're really good at it as well, aren't you?
Thank
And now laser.
I know.
I think you're going to get just as much of a kick out of laser than you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. No, we're
Because
going
you're in the beginning of
right
it,
so
aren't you?
far.
Just
Yeah.
like launched recently, all fully trained, takes ages, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Core
Well, that was-
knowledge.
That was hard work.
It is hard, isn't it?
Yeah. But it was very interesting to things you kind of know about, but things I had no idea about with laser.
Yeah.
And it was, really interesting. I'm very excited for this.
Yeah. So you've got some clients in already, haven't you? But when you
Yeah.
start seeing those results, it's just quick. It's not as quick as waxing, obviously.
No.
But when you see those results, especially like I think I was a model when we first launched it in Horsham, and I think like after 3 treatments of my underarms, I literally had half. And I never did finish it because I live so far away.
Yeah.
But like on my legs, I only get hairs on my knees now, and
That's
like a
amazing.
patch on my. I only had 3 sessions.
And that's after 3.
Yeah.
Let alone if you were to
But I
have
was
the
a model
full-
as well, so they were like cranking up really
Oh,
high.
yeah.
Legs are. I was like, I'm going too high, Dad.
But that was,
However, it worked.
yeah, that was one thing I was really excited to bring in here.
Yeah.
Really excited because I don't think there's anywhere around here, not that I know of, that does it. So, I
But
was
it's
very
also
excited.
whenever we do laser, or whenever we bring laser in, it's always because based on trust.
Yes, definitely.
So once we've got a loyal client base that trust us and that know, like we never go into things quick.
No.
I do so much research. I always find the best product range or the best company I can partner with. It took me 2 years to get laser sorted. Yeah, and to find the right company and to find the right machine and make sure we do the right training. I'm not like someone that just wants to launch something, make as much money as possible, and it's not about that for me.
No.
And also because of franchises, I've got a responsibility and a duty of care that if we trial it in our salons, then they get the proof of concept and then can launch it.
Yeah.
But we don't ever launch for like probably a 2-year window from opening a salon. We don't launch or bring in laser
Yeah.
just because you've got to build up trust with people.
Of course. Yeah.
And you don't want to spend 25 grand on a piece of equipment for it to sit there and not do anything.
Yeah.
So,
No.
so I think Newbury's next. Newbury's bringing laser, and then that's like 5 out of 7 salons.
That's good.
Yeah, cool, isn't
Really
it?
good. Yeah. Really good.
Hugs or high fives?
Hugs.
You're
I
such
love a hug.
aren't you? You're a proper hugger as well, like
Yeah.
a mama, like bringing
Yeah.
those boobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
It's
And I don't
amazing.
let go until the other person lets go. So if we've got 2 huggers together, then
Just
we're
stand there,
all day.
holding each other. Pajamas or no pajamas? Does it depend on the time of the month?
Time of the year, actually. Pajamas now because it's so cold.
Yeah.
But no pajamas in the summer.
Oh.
So
Saucy Loz. Favourite biscuit?
malted milk. Chocolate top malted milk.
Oh, now you're going up.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
To be fair, I just love all biscuits.
Yeah,
I really do.
I love a biscuit.
Easily demolish a packet.
Martin's favourite's malted milk, so leave him a packet from Monday.
Okay, I will do. I'll get him some.
What are you watching at the moment?
What am I watching at the moment? I flicked between. So my husband and my son have been watching Strange Things.
Oh, yeah.
So I sort of flicked in between that. But actually, to be honest with you, by the time the kids are in bed and I've done what I've needed to do, I'm like, let's go to bed.
You don't really watch that
Not
much?
really. I love Bridgerton.
Ah.
So I'm
okay.
excited for the new one of that to come out.
When's that coming out? I've never
I think
watched
it's end of
Bridgerton.
January. Oh, I think you'll quite like. Oh, I don't know actually. I don't know if you would actually.
I like shit TV. Like
Do
I like
you?
Real Housewives.
Oh no.
Yeah, I like fry your brain cells
no.
TV.
I'd rather pull my eyelashes out individually than watch that.
I love Real Housewives, and they've just brought out like the Persian Valley or something.
Oh.
I used to love the Shahs of Sunset, which are
my
like the
gosh.
Persian community in LA. Brilliant. And I felt really invested in those people. And then they stopped it, and it stopped for like 4 years, but they've brought it back with some of the same people. And I was watching it the other night.
That's
like,
your watch then. Oh.
Yes, I love it. I love trash TV. I think life's so serious, and when you just watch other people and their drama, it just I love it.
I did watch Handmaid's Tale. I
did you
enjoyed
like
that. Yeah. But then it just got a bit samey. I'm not a finisher on TVs, like series. I'll watch a few and then I get a bit bored if they don't get exciting.
No.
Like Yellowstone. Started watching that, but I really
my
want to
God.
enjoy it.
I
just
love
can't.
Yellowstone so much.
I think
Be
I
more
need to-
Beth.
Okay.
Be more Beth, man. When she's in that bath with a fag and a glass of champagne, I was like, there's my spirit animal right there. And she's naked in the bath outside. I was like, I want to be more
You
Beth.
want to be her? Okay.
Oh, I love her.
Maybe I need to watch
I don't want
it again.
I don't want to like, kick the shit out of people. I mean, maybe I would.
Well, I think
I'll give it a good go.
sometime. Yes. Maybe it's what you need to do
Oh,
sometimes.
she's just phenomenal. What a great
Yeah.
character.
I do love a cowboy.
You do, don't
Oh my
you?
God, yeah. I love country music. Me and my husband both love country music. We've been to see a few concerts and I'd just love to go over there.
What,
Might
to
not come back.
Texas or like
Yeah.
Oklahoma or like,
Yeah,
where are the true cat? Was Texas, isn't it?
I would say so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just love it. My boots on. Leopard print would have to be
Obs.
boots, obviously. Bit of lippy, hat. Oh,
And
yeah.
you and Lenny would be like,
would be all
mixing
over
it
it.
up, would you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you line dance as well?
Probably not. I'll probably trip over my own feet.
Give it a
Can't
go.
even ride a horse. I went on a horse once. One of our neighbours used to have a big one, and no. I like the thought of it.
Oh, Loz. I
Yeah.
hope that you get that one day. I hope that
day.
you get that experience.
I've got a
like
big-
on a ranch or something.
Yeah, I've got a big birthday in a few years, so yeah.
Ah.
21.
21, yeah.
So, so yeah, who knows? Watch this space.
Well, thanks for that, Loz. That's okay. So, what do you love most about being a therapist?
People.
What about it?
Just getting to know people. People confide in you, I find. They feel like they can talk. Once they've got to know you after a few,
Yeah.
I feel like they open up a bit more. The things they might not say to other people, their friends, their husbands,
Yeah.
partners. I like that. I like to get to know people.
Is that because you're nosy?
Partly. Take that off my mother. No, I just, yeah. And just like different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, it does interest me.
I can see why Mooeys fits so well for you because the chats are
Oh, immense.
incredible, aren't
Yeah.
they? Like when you've got a full nail bar
Yeah.
and everyone, that's my favourite part about Mooeys.
Yeah.
There's so many favourites, but that is like the core of Mooeys.
Yeah.
I remember we've all got our like clients that you're not allowed favourites.
No,
It's the
of
same with your
course not.
staff, but
Yeah.
we all have a few.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was doing treatments in Farnham, and we had the 3 chairs, the pedicure chairs, and we had one client who's one of all of our favourites, and I'm not going to say her, but
Okay.
we all know who she is.
Yeah.
And she is very, very affluent, and she was sat in the middle chair. Kids are older, and she's fascinating. Actually, I hope to get her on the podcast. And she was sat there, and we were just chatting away. And there was another lady who'd been given a gift voucher. She was on benefits, and she was given a gift voucher. She was having a pedicure, and then there was another lady who was a regular working professional. Like all 3 completely different walks of life.
Yeah.
And actually, the chat was so beautiful because not one person cared
No.
about who anybody was or how rich or poor anybody was.
Yeah.
We were talking about kids and like partners and life. And that conversation, I remember sat there and I was pregnant and they were all giving me advice. I like parenting advice.
Yeah.
And we were just chatting. And I remember walking away I was really emotional afterwards, mainly because I was pregnant, but I was so proud because I was like, that is what Mooeys is about. We actually don't care about any of that. We care about the person that you show up as, and you will get love from all of us.
Yeah.
And then you can all share. And it's the same as the nail benches when you're all just there chatting. And it is these sorts of questions. It is finding out about each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you've always got your nosy therapist that will start the conversation. And then all the clients tend to join in, don't they? And you all have a chat together. But it takes one person to start those conversations.
We've had some naughty conversations.
Oh, tell me about what's that?
I don't. It's more like if someone started to date someone new.
Yeah.
It's normally about their love life, things like that, and it's just I love it. My new favourite question at the minute actually is, what are you having for dinner?
You've just taken it because that's my love. Is it? Podcast. Oh,
yeah. No, I love. I'm like, what are we having for dinner tonight?
Yeah, but
mainly because I need
always ask
inspiration. Yeah.
And it's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is the best question.
Yeah.
Because especially when you've got a full nail bench and it's like Friday or Saturday, what takeaway? And then you all start talking about the takeaways that you get.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that.
I know you've got like your mums that are like freezer feast, but everyone's got a different name for a freezer feast, don't they?
Yeah.
What do you call it if it's... Is it just a freezer
freezer
feast?
picnic? It's just whatever, rogue bit of chicken nugget, a couple of peas.
The beige goods with a bit of pea. I'll do pea.
As long as there's some sort of vegetable in it. Yeah. No, I love it.
It is fascinating, isn't it? And then you've got people like Vanessa. It'd be a fillet steak and a jacket potato, I reckon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, you've got different clients that would be like going out for dinner or whatever. It's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah. I love it. That is my favourite question at the minute. Well, definitely.
Stolen that one. Thanks.
Soz about that one.
So what's the most memorable moment you've had, do you think, as a therapist in Mooeys?
One that I've had a lot. I have had a lot.
Yeah.
My most memorable, probably, I don't actually know if my husband knows this, so I apologise. I actually found out I was pregnant with my first at Farnham. Yeah. Joe, it was actually a client of ours. She's like, Lauren, you look different. She was like, you're glowing. And I was like, well, I feel like shit. She was like, And she's quite spiritual.
Yeah.
You'll probably know who I mean. And then we just got chatting and I was like, oh, I'm a bit late for my time of the month.
Yeah.
She's like, oh. She's like, have you thought about, possibly? And I was like, well, no. Like, hadn't even crossed my mind. She's like,
oh, were you not trying?
Not really. We weren't being careful, but we weren't trying. And she's like, maybe, go and get a pregnancy test. I was like, okay. So Joe, who was the manager at the time, was like, Loz, go on your lunch break. Go and get a pregnancy test. I was like, okay. Got in, and I was like, okay. Off I went into the little toilet.
It is very little.
It's very little.
And cold.
And cold. And obviously did what I needed to do. And I remember being in the toilet and Joe was waiting out there and she's like, you all right, Loz? I was like, yeah. And I was waiting and then all of a sudden the line came up and I just burst into tears. So obviously Joe was the first person to know. That's probably my most memorable. There's been a few little ones, getting the promotions, coming back to work from mat leave. Twice. Yeah, I've had a few.
Yeah.
I have had a few. And with clients, seeing them from maybe when they first start relationships and then they get engaged to then they get married and then they have babies, seeing that as well and being involved in it is lovely.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember there was a client of mine. She used to come to me for waxing and she'd gone through IVF so many times. It was heartbreaking. I felt every time, and it was actually her that I thought of when I created the fertility training.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, because I asked, didn't I? I'd done the fertility training based on what the clients, I got 50 responses from clients that had gone through fertility treatment to help me create this training to help therapists understand fertility journeys better.
Yeah.
And she was the person that I had in mind because she had such a hard time. And actually I found out that she'd conceived and had a full successful pregnancy and a baby, a very healthy baby. And I hadn't been in the salon for years. And I messaged her and I was bawling my eyes out because I felt every time when she came in and said, no, I've lost the baby or it didn't work. Didn't conceive this time. There was so many times and I felt like every time I felt that pain with her. The amount of times I stood there crying with her in the wax room, after wax, I'm so sorry. And, it's heartbreaking, isn't it? But then when it happens and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's it. It's going through the stages as well. And them telling you, knowing, they feel like they can tell you, which is lovely.
Do you feel like we have better chats in the wax room than we do in nails, or do you feel like you get
Yeah.
the same?
No, I think when it's just one-to-one, I feel like it's very different. Like you have good chats on the mani bar, but obviously it's more open.
Yeah.
So depending what the conversation is, I've had some cracking.
Oh, the naughty chats in the wax room.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because the wax rooms in Farnham isn't like a fully closed room.
Yeah.
So you can't hear the conversation, you just hear the cackling.
Cackle. Yeah, and I cackle.
Well, you do.
I do cackle.
Yeah, you are a cackler.
I am. Awful. Awful. I'm a loud cackler as well.
So you'd be sitting on the nail bench like, oh, Loz is having a great old time.
Yes. Definitely.
So with that, like, obviously you've been a therapist for quite some time now. How many years?
God, what am I for? Hang on, 2 seconds. Let me work this out. So I trained straight from college. Well, straight from school to college. So what are you then? 16?
Yeah.
20 years. Didn't think I'm bound.
20 years. You've been waxing people.
Yep.
Okay. So what's the worst experience you've ever had?
The worst. I've had a few bad ones. The worst one was probably a toenail.
Oh.
I was clipping someone's nails and it hit my chin. And then I thought it just pinged somewhere, and it wasn't until I got home. Obviously, I was getting undressed, and it was in between my boobs on my cleavage, stuck in between my cleavage. And actually, I was telling the girls earlier, and Jade called it a titty toenail. So I had a titty toenail. Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. It wasn't at Mooeys, but it was, yeah. It was just stuck. It looked like it's slightly embedded in my cleavage. I don't know. Never again. So that's not. That's why I'm so glad we don't wear tunics. Because, yeah, not saying it won't happen, but yeah, awful. Awful. Never again. And I did once I was cutting someone's nails and their nail landed in the next person's drink. Luckily, they saw it before they drunk it.
Because you do get people with really tough nails, don't you? And they do ping
and
everywhere.
you do try and obviously not let it ping everywhere, but yeah, it went to the next person's drink.
Oh, I've got a bit of a grim one, but you've got quite a strong stomach, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine, yeah.
If you haven't got a strong stomach, don't watch this.
Yeah.
Turn off for like, fast forward. So when I worked on the cruise ships, we used to do the old capiodermy facial.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But it was like their version, so it's a bit fake. Like their version on ships. And it was at the galvanic and the high frequency. So after the galvanic, you would then do the squeezing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great, right?
Yeah.
I had this guy in, and he just said to me, just squeeze the shit out of it. I get loads of oil, just squeeze shit. And I was doing this. And he was like, no, you have to do it harder. And he literally went like that. His whole nose was just covered in this white. Yeah. And I was like, okay. And I was doing it. I squeezed one and it went in my eyeball.
Stop it.
I could actually taste it. Like, I could still taste it now.
Oh my
and I
God.
squeezed this spot so hard and it just went into the tear duct to my eyeball.
Did you say anything?
No, of course I didn't. No.
Oh my God.
It makes me still giddy
Oh,
now.
that's actually made my eyes water, the thought of that.
On your eyeball.
Maybe we should all just wear like.
Well, we don't
in
do those, but that was
COVID.
like for facials.
We used to have to wear the goggles.
Oh, God, yeah.
No.
And I've had Gina juice on my head.
I've had someone fart.
I have had Gina juice on my head. It's like egg white, isn't it? Time in the month. You know, we all have it.
It's natural.
It is natural. Actually, when you're fertile, it's when you should be like, if you're trying for a
Bonking.
baby, that's when you start bonking.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I was doing the wax and bless her, you know, and I pulled the wax strip and it landed on my fucking head.
Amy.
I just went like that, whacked on my pinny and carried on about my day. No one would have known. No one.
You stayed professional, that's the main thing.
Absolutely. Just a little gentle wipe on my pinny.
Like anti-backing.
I don't care.
No, I don't bother
That
you.
was the days before we wore gloves as well. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
Because I never used to wear gloves for
Yeah.
intimate waxing.
Yeah.
Because I used to find the wax used to stick to the gloves and
I
get in a
hated
right
it.
old mess.
It took me a while to get used to it.
Yeah, and then obviously COVID
No.
happens, and that was like, and then we wore gloves all the time.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine not wearing them now,
No.
but that was weird.
No.
Gina juice,
Yeah.
spots. What
Yeah.
else were we going to say?
Titty toenail and farting. Yeah.
That's quite common though.
Oh, yeah. I think, yeah.
Especially when you're pulling the butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Like you're waxing, doing an intimate wax.
But I'm very childish when it comes to stuff like farting. Like, me and the kids and my husband were awful.
I remember
Awful.
you saying to me once, couples that fart together, Amy, stay together.
Yeah. Me and my husband had a farting competition when we first got together. And we'll be married 11 years this year, February. And we've been together 16 years, nearly 17. So, yeah.
Couples that fart together, stay together.
Yeah.
Honestly, I remember that like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
We were just tidying up the salon.
Yeah.
And you said that to me and I was like,
It's true. Yeah.
it is true.
It's true.
But yeah, it is really common farting, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. Yeah, it's nothing to be ashamed of or worried about. Or
I feel like we
happens.
could talk about everything when it comes to waxing.
Yeah.
But we might be here
a little bit.
Yeah, a bit too
We
long.
both like to talk as well. Maybe we should just have a day.
Oh my God. Okay, so back to business.
Okay.
So you're now running the Haslemere branch.
I am, yes.
How are you finding it?
Eye-opening. Challenging in a way. It's made me, like I said earlier, it's made me step out of my comfort zone
Yeah.
completely. You know, I was, back in Farnham quite happy to be a therapist or be like a senior therapist. And then as time went on, and then obviously I came here, I was like, what am I doing? Like I haven't got a clue.
Yeah.
I haven't got a clue. But, with the support of you and,
Now
the
Jade.
and now Jade.
So happy
I'm
to
so
have her
glad
in
she's
your...
back.
Yeah, me too.
So glad she's back. But, having the support has, helped me big time. I've made mistakes, but I've learned from them.
Yeah.
Because I've never done it before.
But also, Loz, like everyone screws up. And I just think,
Yeah.
Fail fast. Like,
Yeah.
fuck up and then own it and then let's move on
Yeah.
and make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
I really believe that.
Yeah.
And I try and encourage it, actually.
Yeah.
Like, make a mistake, try.
What makes you better.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, it's been eye-opening, but I love it. It's like me and Liz have made it ours.
And it
Like
does
how
feel like
we-
yours.
Yeah. How
It does
we
feel like yours, for sure.
want it to fit.
And I feel like after we've done a little bit of like refurb
Yeah.
stuff, we're
Yeah.
going to do a bit of wallpapering and a little
Yeah.
bit of changing. So the stuff that you want.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think it is yours.
Mm.
How does it feel as a business, as a premises? We had a lovely chat about this the other day.
We're not alone here.
We're not alone.
No, we really aren't. There is a bit like Farnham. They've got Flossie. We have Jossy. No,
Yes.
was it Jossy?
So we have to explain.
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
So when I first got the premises for Farnham, I felt like there was an energy there, but I was working at Centre Parks when I'd found that premises, and there was a guy called Pete, who's just one of the life's absolute legends, and he was working in security, and he's a medium, and he said to me, I really trusted him as well, and I was just chatting to him about like what I'm doing, and I'd found this other premises, and he was like, it's not that premises you're going to go for, it's this other one. And then I found the one we're in now.
Yeah.
And he was like, you're going to be really happy there. And he said, there is an energy there. There's a spirit there. He said, also, people are going to tell you it's not listed. It is. So be careful of that. It's actually conservation area in Farnham where we are.
Is it?
Yeah. Which I found
Gosh.
out afterwards.
Yeah.
And then he said, also, there's old tunnels that go from underneath the building to the church, but no one knows they're there.
Smells like ghosts down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, so that is the case, and you'll find out about that. He said, but there's an energy there, and I think she'll like it. And I was like, is it she? And then about 3 or 4 months later, we used to have this girl called Emma work there, Scottish Emma. Did you ever meet her?
Yeah, I know Scottish Emma. Yeah,
She was hilarious,
Yeah,
and she was so
lovely.
much fun. And he messaged me on Facebook on Messenger after I'd opened, and he said, how's it all going? He said, you've named her, haven't you? And I said, we've named her Flossie, because things used to just fall off the wall. And I didn't feel like it was a bad energy. It was just like things would happen, like toying with us.
Yeah.
Like childlike.
Play, yeah.
And so I named her Flossie because my old manager in Farnham, whenever she didn't know everyone's name, she never remembered anyone's name. She reminded me a lot of Vanessa, but like Vanessa obviously remembers everybody. But like character-wise, she was similar. But she never knew any of the therapist's name. And also, like in Centre Parks, we had 110 staff.
Yeah.
So she's never going to remember that. So she used to call me Flossie. So when I opened Farnham, I called her Flossie because I didn't know her name.
Yeah.
And it's stuck, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And now everybody knows that we've got Flossie in Farnham. But he messaged me and said, you've named her, but she's happier now than she's ever been. She loves you all. Like, you have such a nice energy, and she's going to keep you all happy and help your business grow and all of that. And I really
lovely.
believe that premises, without spirits or whether you believe it or not, have energy. And so, yeah, when we came here, when I was talking to you last week, you said, we're not alone.
No.
We've got someone here. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more upstairs. I don't really feel it down here. It's more upstairs in like our staff room and the other waxing room that I feel a presence of someone.
Yeah.
And the feeling I get is it's an older lady. So, yeah.
But I feel like, again, depends on whether you believe in it or not. If it's a gentle energy, and I don't think it's a harmful.
No, I don't feel threatened or scared.
No.
I just know she's there.
Yeah. But then sometimes if you acknowledge and embrace, like we did with Flossie, I wonder if that's how, if there is an energy, the property has energy and there's energy inside and it's us, our energy as well, right? If that's all positive, then people will feel even more welcome. People will feel even more cared for. And I think that's what people enjoy, because you have a feel, don't you?
Yeah.
It's like when you go into a new house, you just know.
Yeah.
Does it feel like yours? Does it have a good energy? Is it cold? Is it warm? Like,
Yeah.
and I spoke to a friend of mine, Arif, about the house we're living in. And he was like, I said, I'm just not connected. I just don't love it. I was really angry. He said, Amy, you're so angry with that house, but that house is energy. So it's only going to give you back what you're giving it. And he said, so I'm going to tell you something. And I think you'll think I'm mad. But when I moved into my house, I hugged the walls and told the house I love it. And then the house has loved me back and it stopped breaking. Everything was going wrong with it. And as soon as I started loving it, and I was like, yeah, that's a bit woo-woo even for me. But I told the kids about it. And then me and the kids went round and hugged all the walls and told the house we love it and we want it to protect us and look after our family and show it love, and we'll show it love back. And it's felt different.
Has it?
It's maybe it's completely psychological, but it's felt different. And I said to you, didn't I, about it? So what are we going to do later?
We're going to hug some
We're going to go
walls.
and hug some fucking walls, aren't we?
Yeah.
And show this building some love.
Yes.
I feel like that's actually what it needs.
Yeah.
I feel like it needs a little bit of love. And I feel like this energy that's here might just need to be acknowledged. So we originally called her Prue, didn't
Yes, we did.
after one of our faves.
Yeah.
And then I spoke to my friend that's a clairvoyant, and she was like, no, it's not. Her name's Jocelyn. I know it's Joss. So we got Flossie and Jossy.
Flossie and Jossy. It's really fitting, though. I just, it's very, I think if you're not into that sort of thing or believe it, it's hard to understand it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I do definitely. She's here. She's upstairs somewhere. I would love to know more about these buildings, though.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
I would really love to know what they were.
I did have someone who was a client come into Farnham and tell me about 2 years after we'd opened that they'd done loads of history research on Farnham, and that he came in and said, did you know there's tunnels under here that go to the church? And I was like, well, actually, I've been told that before by someone that's never been to Farnham.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I used to hate going down to that basement.
Did you?
Oh, just smelt like ghost. Ghosts had a smell. Like, I was scared. You had to go down these horrible, like,
Oh, it is really
stony
creepy.
steps and...
It's cold and it's not damp down there, but it's cold.
No,
but you can
it's
see,
cold.
like, because we don't have the rooms underneath because they're all boarded up and they're rented out. The landlord rents them out. But I have been in them, they are archways, so you can see they would have been tunnels. Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. It doesn't creep me out anymore. I think when you do, like, embrace it and just accept.
Yeah. No, definitely. And I love that sort of stuff. I find it fascinating.
Do you find that you get, like, an energy from people sometimes?
Yeah. Yeah. More than others. Some people I don't at all. But there are definitely some people that I don't know, affect my mood.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I sort of take it on board. So it depends then. Yeah, it then puts me not off, but I then go a bit funny. I don't know.
How do you deal with that then? How do you?
I don't really.
You don't.
I think like the drive to then going at kids, I just sort of
Yeah.
like not talk to myself. That sounds really weird, but I don't know. Just think of other lovely thoughts and just try and shake it off and just be like, this isn't me.
Yeah.
So yeah, some clients I get it with, not loads.
But you can
though.
get good as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And most of the time they are good, but the odd I notice it more with the not so good.
Yeah.
You sort of take on their sort of energy, and because we're touching people, I feel like that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Was it you that used to have to? Yeah.
Yeah, so I've had some Reiki treatments in the past. And I actually had a really bad Reiki experience on the ships, and it was I was a manager. I was a very young manager, and there was a girl I worked with who, oh God, I don't know if I've ever told you this about the lady that done the dodgy Reiki on me. She had a voodoo doll on me and stuff as well. Yeah. And she, I know her, I still remember her name, but she was like, Amy, you seem a little bit off. And I said, well, I'm just stressed. Like I was like the youngest manager running the biggest ships. We had a team of maybe 20. The revenue turnover was massive on cruise ships. And I think I was like 25 maybe. And we had like fitness instructors, like hairdressers, beauty therapists. Like the turnover was probably like what we take in a month, we used to take in a week. Like it's massive. And there's a lot of pressure, and there's also no HR legislation then. So they literally come on, and if you weren't successful, if you weren't good, they could fire you and get you home the next day. Like it was brutal. But I was doing really well, but I was a bit stressed. And she was like, let me do a Reiki on you. She was a South African lady. And she was very holistic anyway. And she done this Reiki on me, and I felt awful afterwards. And I didn't know what had happened. And she went, oh, that's normal. You'll just feel like a little bit off, but you'll be fine. I've never, luckily, touch wood, I've never struggled with depression or low mood or anything. I feel very privileged that I haven't. And at that time, something just shifted in me. And I remember standing at the back of the ship, which is always my favourite part. Have you ever been on a cruise, on a ship? So my favourite point was like mid-ship at the back, or at the aft, it's called. And you can see all the water behind. So when you're, especially in the Caribbean or somewhere, like you literally look out to the ocean and there's nothing. You can't see anything other than darkness, and moon and stars.
Yeah.
And then the turbine, the water at the back.
Yeah.
And it's the most, for me, it was always my place of peace. And I remember standing there thinking, I reckon I could just jump.
No.
Yeah, I could just jump. And I felt so low and so off kilter. I was like, I just don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Gosh.
And then randomly, a friend of mine came and found me, and she's like, you're okay? I said, I just don't feel right. I don't feel right. And then it went on for a little while. And then another lady who I love dearly, who was a massage therapist in the team as well, she pulled me aside and she went, something's wrong with you. What's going on? I said, I don't know. I don't feel right. I don't know if I need to go home. And she was like, what happened? Like 2 weeks ago, what's happened? I said, oh, Michelle gave me a Reiki. And she went, you what? You let that fucking nutter give you Reiki? And I was like, I didn't, oh, what do you mean?
Yeah.
She's like, what's she done to you? And luckily, Giovanna she done Reiki as well.
To sort of revert.
So she used to do it, but she didn't talk about it on the ships because we didn't sell it as a service. It's just a lot of massage therapists have done it. And she was like, after work today, can I sort it out for you? Because this is not you. How you've been the last 2 weeks is not you.
Gosh.
And then she done me a Reiki, and she was like, you are all over the place. Everything. All your energy, everything is misaligned. It's black. Like she's basically like, feels like she's cast spells on you. I know, right?
Wow.
And then I was back to normal. Like, it was really bizarre. It was the weirdest thing.
That's really
I know. And then I knew that someone was stealing from the...
Okay.
I knew that someone was stealing the team because all of our professional stock was going.
Yeah.
And I was really good friends with one of the security guards, and I was like, we need to do a cabin check, which we was allowed to do as a manager. I was allowed to enforce it. But you couldn't just pick one. You had to do like 3 or 4. It's a big job because you have to get all security. You've got lots of other jobs to do. And we done a cabin check, and we found, I think it was like $8,000 worth of stock in her bottom drawers that she was
the
sending
person
home.
that you-
the person that had given me the dodgy Reiki, and there was a voodoo doll of me with pins all over it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really scary.
I wasn't even that much of an arse either. Like, I was quite a nice manager. But she
Jeez.
totally messed with me.
She did not like you, did she?
Didn't like me. I think she wanted to do the job. I think she thought she could do
okay.
it better, which you always get, especially when you're that age doing a management role.
say,
There's always
yeah.
other people that think they do it better or know more. But
Yeah.
it takes like courage. It takes a different kind of ballsiness to step up when you're that young and go, no, I can do a better job actually.
Yeah.
I remember having this Russian fitness instructor, Elena. I loved her so much. She was amazing. And she used to kind of mentor me behind the scenes. She was in her 50s and she's like, you're very young doing a very big job.
Yeah.
I don't want your job, but I'll help you deal with the dickheads.
We all need more of her in our lives, don't we?
She was awesome. Yeah.
Aw.
There's some amazing people, but like that whole experience,
That's
it's amazing. What if you believe in all like that?
Yeah.
But, I mean, at the time I didn't, but it was a big deal.
Well, you do now. Jeez,
totally.
You did quite soon after.
Totally. Thanks God. Thank goodness for Giovanni.
Well, yeah.
You do take on energy.
Yeah, you do.
But because of that situation, she taught me how to cloak.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I passed on to you guys. So she
Yeah.
basically said, like, you have to imagine putting like a cloak over yourself, whatever colour you want, whatever brings you joy. I've always imagined it like a black cloak, but I just imagine a cloak. She goes, you have to physically just spend a few minutes and cover yourself. And then when you're dealing with negative energy, you kind of just imagine it's not even coming near you. It's not coming near you at all. And she said, and if you feel like you've been dealing with someone that's really struggling or not overly happy or you're struggling with something, then once you've finished the treatment, you literally just need to go like that.
brush it off.
And you need to take it and physically go, this doesn't belong to me. This is not my feeling. So what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
And I remember saying to Jade about shaking.
Yeah,
and she
yeah,
does
yeah.
that now.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just have to cloak it. And then she says, and then when you get home, you decloak
Yeah.
and you take it off and
Yeah.
then you protect yourself. And actually, funnily enough, Willow, my eldest, I was talking to her and we were talking about like people with bad intentions or people that are saying bad things to you.
Yeah.
And I can't remember how we were doing it, but you know when you're like doing it, she's 10 years old and we're trying to find something fun.
Yeah.
And we created pew pew, like imagine it's coming from my boobs or my shoulders. Pew, pew, whenever someone's saying anything bad. So she does it to Piper now. If I'm saying, she goes pew pew.
Oh, I say that to my two, actually. I might do it to my two.
But she was having a really hard time and there was some kids being really horrible to her.
Yeah.
And I was like, just pew pew.
Yeah.
And she can't,
like
at 10,
that.
she can't quite do it in her head yet. So she actually goes pew pew. I know it's like with their little boobs, their little like, it's 10-year-old boobs.
I like that idea, though. I feel
Yeah.
like more people should do
Like Wonder
that.
Woman, isn't it? Didn't she
Yeah.
used to have like
Was
something
she-
from
who
her
is it,
bra?
Jones?
I don't know, is that Wonder Woman? Like, laser from her
Yeah.
tits or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And that's
Okay.
what I'm thinking of, actually. But they used to have like these gold curtain bras.
I think, yeah.
Was that her?
I don't know. No, Wonder Woman's like in the...
She was in like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is something, there has definitely been something
Yeah.
many years ago, there
Yeah.
was something from tits, I
Yeah.
swear.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah.
And that, like when people are saying bad things to you,
I do that.
but from a beauty therapist perspective, there is an energy. There's energy. We're all energy, right? And I think that we do have to protect ourselves
Yeah.
when you're dealing with people. But then
Yeah.
also, if we protect ourselves and we can give nothing but goodness to the people that need it. And I genuinely feel like if we have the right people in the right buildings
Yeah.
with the right energy, that's where the magic happens.
Yeah. Definitely. I agree.
Oh,
Should we go hug some walls now?
We are. But last question for
Yeah.
you, Loz.
Oh, no,
What's for
okay.
dinner?
What's for dinner tonight? Oh, I don't know. I think it's pita bread pizzas for dinner tonight.
that?
So obviously a pita bread,
Yeah.
tomato sauce, and then your toppings.
Actual tomato sauce or like passata?
Well, like a
Tomato.
pizza, yeah. And your toppings. Lovely. Bit of mayo to dunk it in.
And then just bake it in the oven
Oh,
or the air
yeah.
fryer.
No, well, either.
And then dunk it in what?
Mayo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Any salads? Any like...
No.
Can't do that. Pizza,
Got
pizza.
tomato,
That's
that's
like
a salad.
10-minute dinner, isn't it?
Yeah. So on a Sunday, me and my hubby sit down. I'm like, right, and we plan our meals. More for cost as well.
Yeah, I do that as well.
And yeah, so I'm like, right, kids, what do you want for dinners?
What's their favourite? Is that like one of the
So Winnie's, hers
Jennings'
is,
favourites?
hers is macaroni cheese. She loves
With
macaroni and
veg
cheese.
or bacon or anything, just straight up.
She's very plain.
Yeah.
Oh, Winnie.
I
Leonard.
love the name Winnie so much.
And Leonard, he's a foodie.
Yeah.
He loves his food. He loves a curry. Yeah.
Does he like a little bit of heat as well?
Yeah. Loves sushi. Not that I make sushi, obviously. Loves sushi. He was actually the one that suggested pita bread pizzas.
Who?
Leonard.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
That was his choice.
That was his choice. But it's also his dad's favourite. And I feel like they gang up on me sometimes. So I feel like they had a bit of a word
They get their
beforehand.
bread pizzas. I might have a go at that. Actually.
It's
That
really,
sounds
and it's really
easy.
nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I normally buy the pizza bases that you
Yeah.
can get, like the sourdough pizza bases.
Yeah.
I've always got a packet of them because they're so
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
But pita bread, that's like
Yeah.
quarter of the price, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. There you go.
Thanks, Loz. I'll stick
my
that in the
dinner.
recipe
Yeah.
book.
That's why I ask people what they're having for dinner. For like inspiration.
I know, because there's only so much, like
Yeah.
spag bar every
Yeah.
night. Or
Chili
every...
con carne.
Yeah, mine not won't eat that.
Well, they not.
No.
Chili con carne with some chorizo fried in it.
Will your kids eat that?
Leonard would.
Winnie won't.
Winnie eats it deconstructed. Oh, it's honestly.
Challenge.
She's getting there, bless her. But yeah. But Leonard will eat anything.
Oh. Well, enjoy your pizza. Thanks so much for your time,
Oh,
Loz.
that's okay. It's been lovely. Not as scary as what I thought.
Thanks, love.
Welcome.